Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'd like to start this video with a meditation. If you're not here for the meditation, feel free to fast forward to about 7 minutes so you can get to the message of the video. For everyone else, go ahead and find your Palo Santo or sage or an incense and go ahead and begin to cleanse your space, making sure that there is a window or a door open so that any unwanted energy can find its way out. Coming into the present moment, let's inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, releasing any unwanted tension. Let's do that again. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, feeling the shoulders become heavy, gravitating down towards the earth. Taking this time to cultivate gratitude for this moment. Thankful for the opportunity to live another day, the opportunity to love again, and the opportunity to be loved. Feels so good. Being alive feels so good because there is endless possibility. Because we are as unlimited as the very universe that we inhabit. I'm going to play my singing bowl a little bit. So let's inhale. Exhale through the mouth. And maybe we close the eyes. Or if closing the eyes is a little too intense, maybe we just soften the gaze. I'd like to remind you of your own magnificence. I'd like to remind you that you are made of all the magical, beautiful things that this earth is made out of, that this universe is made out of. There is no end, no limit to what you are capable of. And despite external events, you are just as capable. I am unlimited. I am unlimited. I am unlimited. I am unlimited. And as you begin to feel yourself becoming centered, know that your power does not come from the external circumstances, but from within you. All of your answers are already within you. You don't have to search. You don't have to chase. You don't have to pursue. You are already ready for whatever you desire. My goal is obtainable. My goal is obtainable. My goal is obtainable. My goal is obtainable. Seal your statement knowing that it is true, that whatever you desire is not only obtainable, but is likely to come your way. Because the love that you have for yourself and the love that you have for this universe and this life experience is what draws everything you want even closer to you. Namaste. Hello, friends. I hope that you're doing well. As you can see, I'm in the new place and I'm so happy to be here. I have a video coming out on how I manifested my dream apartment, so stay tuned for that. I'd also like to say hello to all the new subscribers and everyone who's been commenting on my videos. Can't put into words how much it means to me. Can't put into words how much I love you. It is what it is. I love you to infinity and beyond. It is what it is. So today's message is relatively simple. I want to talk about worship a little bit. And I know that worship is such a touchy word because a lot of people, when they hear the word worship, their mind goes straight to religion. But I want to make it clear that I am not referencing religion in this video. So whenever I'm talking about worshiping, I am not saying you should be worshiping XYZ as much as you worship God. Okay? I'm not talking about spiritual worship. Okay. So talking about earthly worship. It's really important, I feel, to learn what that feels like when we are idolizing something, whether it is a person or an inanimate object. The Savage remix came out, so we'll just use Beyonce as an example this whole video. So I love Beyonce, and if I watch her perform, I'm definitely like, wow, is she human? You know, like, she's amazing. So let's take a moment to think about a person or an inanimate object that we idolize. Let's just take a moment to think about how that feels to look at something external and say that is amazing. So you can think of anyone. You can think of a person who inspires you. You can think of somewhere that you've traveled that's just been beautiful, and the image of it is imprinted into your mind. You can think of a specific food dish that makes you feel so good and makes all the people you love feel so good. You can think about airplanes and how amazing airplanes are because they're just these big hunks of metal that float through the sky. You can think about anything, but feel in your heart what it feels like to idolize something and what it feels like to almost worship something because you think that it's so amazing. So now that we are feeling that energy within us, I want to make the statement that it is so important that whenever you find yourself in a place of earthly worship, worshiping a person or a thing outside of yourself, you must be able to match that level of worship, that level of admiration, that level of love with how much you worship, admire, and love yourself. If you're not able to match how much, or if I'm not able to match how much I love Beyonce with how much I love myself, then subconsciously I have a belief that Beyonce is better than me, right? And this channel is all about our internal monologue, our internal belief systems, creating our external reality. So if we are worshiping and believing something external is better than us, that can destroy our internal belief system. Because what can we possibly do to convince ourselves that we are worthy of the same type of admiration as something external to us? There's not a lot that we can do to convince ourselves. We have to decide. We just have to decide. It's a choice. It's not a logical equation. It's a choice. So again, a great way to feel this is to embody that energy. Beyonce. I'm thinking about Beyonce. I'm thinking about how amazing she is. I'm thinking about Crazy in Love. I'm thinking about Destiny's Child. And I feel like, oh my gosh, like all that talent, I feel that. And then I have to think about myself and make sure. And if there's a little bit of imbalance, then it's like, okay, that's fine, because Beyonce is a pop star and I'm not. I'm different. But it is important for me to recalibrate and say, but Beyonce's human and so am I, and I'm just as worthy of greatness as she is, right? Because that gets my energy on that same level, even though I understand that I'm separate from this other person. But if you think of another person that you really admire, you're like, I love them, and then you think of yourself and you don't feel that same amount of passion for yourself, you have to decide that you are worth that same amount of passion. And even if you don't feel it, that mental story is what creates the feeling, okay? So we have to work on the affirmations. We have to work on the self-love. Because if we worship and admire anything externally more than we worship and admire ourselves, we won't manifest. We won't manifest intentionally. Because it's impossible to manifest when you do not feel worthy. Your desire will slip right through your fingers, or it will not show up the way that you expect it to or probably want it to. It all starts with self-love. It all starts with worthiness. It's okay to love things. It's okay to love celebrities. It's okay to love designer things. It's okay to love food. It's okay to love things. Like, we are here to have a life experience, but it's not okay to love things more than you love yourself. So keep that in mind today as you go throughout your day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure that you comment down below so that I can talk to you, because I love talking to you guys. It makes my whole entire day, week, month, year, life. It just feels so good to connect with you. And last but not least, please make sure that you are subscribed if you're not already. Click that notification bell so that you can be notified when my next video comes out. I'm so grateful for you, and I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.